My name is Nash. I'm English, and I've lived here in cinquè for over 30 years, and I'm an artist. I work here in La Floresta. I'm trying to get exhibitions for my work, but more than that, it's given me a freedom of expression that I've never really enjoyed in any other phase of my life, and so I just consider myself to be a very lucky person. We came to Barcelona by pure chance. I think a lot of my life has been driven by chance, and it just so happened that my wife was actually working in London, and she was running the Spanish market from a company in London, and they asked her whether she would like to come and live in Barcelona for 3 years to run the business from here. And I was in a transitionary period between jobs, and she came home one day and said, my boss has said, would we like to go and live in Barcelona? And I said, oh, that's where the Sagrada Familia is, isn't it? The Gaudi church. And she said yes, and I said, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And it was like that. That's the truth.
Never seem to want to be themselves.
And we came here and fell in love with Catalonia, and we've done, basically since then we've done everything we possibly could to stay here, and we've succeeded in being here for 34 years. So yeah, great, very lucky. And I think that I was born an artist. I was always drawing as a child. I was always creating things as a child. My first job was as a graphic artist and illustrator in an advertising agency. I went to art college, but due to family pressures, I was motivated to find a real job, which was either accountancy or the law or one of those professions. And I tried to do all of those things, and eventually wound up back in creative work, but marketing. So the closest thing I could get to an expression of my artistic desires and motivations was to work in marketing, and I've always worked in creative marketing in one form or another. It was just by pure chance. I bought some wire. And I thought, I'll just make a wire design in wire. And I made a design in wire, and I thought, that's interesting. Maybe I should paint it. So I painted it, and it looked quite good actually. One of the first things I did, and then I thought, it'd be interesting if it had some sort of form. And you know, and bit by bit, this is only 2 years ago. So from nothing to where I am today, it's just been just like a progression, and I feel that I'm where I should be. So I started doing work like, the more abstract work. And then I decided that what I should really do is to go back and start from the beginning again, and study anatomy, study the tools I needed. There's a line between chaos and order, and this line is chance. It's just, this planet exists because it was created over billions of years, and it happens to be a certain distance from a star which provides heat and provides certain elements which allows life to exist here. This whole thing of chance, I wanted to try and embody that in my sculptures. In other words, what I wanted to try and do was choose a material, provide a frame, a three-dimensional frame, and then allow the material through natural laws, gravity, the ambient temperature, the viscosity of the material, the chemical makeup of the material that I'm using, to speak, to allow it to take its own form, thus making the pieces that I created closer to the essence of everything.